Hey everyone, it's Ivan, kitbadger.com, out here for a 2023 year in review. Over this past year, I think I've been just really blessed and fortunate to be able to continue do what I'm doing. I've been on this path for, I think, over 7 years now with Kit Badger, and as of filming this, end of 2023, I don't know, probably around 120,000 subscribers or something like that, and just kind of slow, steady growth, and it's been cool, and I'm grateful to be able to continue doing what I'm doing. And this past year, I've definitely had some just really cool, awesome experiences. Probably some of the biggest highlights from this last year is honestly Finnish Brutality. Being able to go to Finland and compete over there, that was incredible, like on a bunch of levels. One, I hadn't been out of the country for a while. I hadn't been to Europe for, I don't know, probably a good decade or so. And I'd never been to Finland. And yeah, just a cool culture and probably best shooting competition I've ever done. Like, so well run, stages are a ton of fun. Got to hang out with a lot of cool people. And yeah, that was really cool. And probably another high point is, well, I was trying to find, or I guess still am trying to find, a cameraman, because yeah, filming and editing is a lot of work. I would love to be able to have help with that. Who has actually done an amazing job for me is my oldest son, Jada. I took both my boys down to High Desert Brutality, and my oldest son, Jada, basically filmed everything for me over the course of, I guess, 3 days, because I competed in 2 different divisions. He also filmed for my buddies that we were down competing with also, and yeah, did an amazing job, basically with this little like gimbal camera running behind me and largely keeping up. Even when he's running in like shorts and flip-flops, definitely lost one of his sandals in the middle of one of my runs, kept up, like didn't miss a beat. And more he's actually been helping filming, which is cool on a number of fronts. One, lets me get footage I otherwise wouldn't have, and I get to spend time with my boys, like both of them, but especially like Jada, the more he goes and films with me sometimes, and yeah, that's really cool. I'm grateful for that. Also, something interesting to me, and it's just kind of, I guess we'll say self-reflection, but especially that I came to really appreciate this last year, is, I guess, who I am and why I really enjoy what I'm doing. In that, as far as me as a person, like things that I actually really derive enjoyment out of is having experiences and then turning around and kind of thinking through them, and then ultimately like sharing those experiences. So whether it is, again, we'll say like a gun review, basically the time I put in with that gun to include in like competitions, things like that, like having those experiences, thinking on them, and then like, hey, this is what I got out of this. Like, this is where it did good. This is like whatever shortcomings I ran into. And I actually really enjoy that process. And Kit Badger, as it is, allows me to do just that, which is really cool. And I don't know why, but for whatever this last year, like it kind of clicked, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I guess that's why I enjoy what I'm doing. And something I hope I continue with, and I think I've done a pretty good job with, even if I don't like check all 3 boxes with every video, but just stay in the path with Kit Badger. And what do I mean by that? Well, kind of from the word go, when I set out, I was like, hey, what do I want to do? And I'm like, oh, I want to make videos, like largely review videos, sharing experiences, things like that. And the boxes I look to check with that is, 1, educational, like informational. So, hey, am I actually conveying information? And ideally, it's actionable. Like, hey, either this is how you do something, like here's a technique, something along those lines, or this has been my experience with this gear, like here's pros and cons. Now, depending on your use case, here you go. And so you can make an informed decision if you're gonna like part with hard-earned money. So hopefully check that box, especially on review videos. And the other part is, I don't know, entertaining on some level, whether it's just cool backdrops or things along those lines. And then lastly, that last kind of piece is hopefully inspirational at times, whether it's to, hey, want to go spend some more time out of doors, out in the backcountry, in the mountains, things like that, or hey, I want to get back out to the range, go put in time on those perishable skills and be motivational in that sense. Rolling into 2024, hopes, aspirations, things like that. Honestly, pretty much stay the course. Like I set out, again, like over 7 years ago with Kit Badger, and I'm like, I'm gonna be an overnight success in 10 years. And I think I'm pretty much on course for that. We'll see. Got a couple years to go. But no, like I just continue to move forward and cool opportunities present themselves, and then I'm allowed to basically share it through videos and share my experiences, and I really enjoy that. Hopefully I'll end up getting a cameraman at some point, help with filming and videoing, but until then, I actually really enjoy when my son gets to come out and help with that. And one thing I think moving forward we'll be doing as far as changes, not really changes, but different platform, I guess, in that while I occasionally post things on Instagram, really it's just stories and stuff like that, and really use it just to link back to my website, because yeah, like the website is one of the few things I own. Everything else is basically digital sharecropping. Like YouTube can turn it off at any time, so that's why things continue to get uploaded slowly, albeit to like Rumble, and then also over on Player, I guess it is. It used to be Utreon, so redundancies. But yeah, really use Instagram to just drive traffic back to the website. People can check out videos, stuff like that. But somewhere I am actually going to be posting moving forward is over on X, formerly Twitter. And the reason I never posted anything there was it was kind of made for originally just text, and then short form content like Reels, which how long is my content? However long it needs to be to, one, create context for whatever it is I'm reviewing, and then share my experience with it and how it's done. So yeah, not usually Reels. But with that being said, they actually opened it up to where with premium accounts, you can, I think it's like a 30-minute like time cap for videos, which most of my videos are under 30 minutes. So I'm going to be posting stuff over there. And unlike Instagram, Facebook, other stuff, or even YouTube for that matter, they just don't care. It's not like, hey, we love gun content over there. It's, hey, we don't hate gun content over there. So all that stuff gets scrubbed on other places, to include YouTube or Instagram, for example. Like if all you ever go through in your feed is gun content, and then you go, oh, what's recommended? You will never see a gun on there, even though that's all you ever look at. Whereas Twitter, like, yeah, if you want to see this stuff, like, cool, we'll show it to you. So the opportunity over there for me to upload videos and get them in front of basically people that otherwise hadn't seen them. All that to say, if you are tired of platforms kind of throttling the things you actually enjoy and want to see them, maybe check out X. You'll be able to check out my content over there kind of moving forward into 2024. But thanks a ton for your support over this last year. And yeah, as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.